I'm only going to dress this shit one time. Since y'all want to be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline. That's the punchline.
What's the name of the hot new song that we got coming up?
What you want?
Get ready. Let's go ahead. Yo, Dave, why you do that shit, man? What happened, man?
We missed some free throws and we lost the game.
The truth is that Claressa Shields and Remy Ma's drama simply spiraled out of control. In addition to being unpleasant and disorderly, it's the kind of tea we didn't know we needed. Rumor has it that before Claressa's altercation with Danielle Perkins, Remy had someone put illicit drugs in her fantasy cocktails. Papoose stepped in and advised Claressa to calm down, telling her that it wasn't worth risking her boxing license for this issue. Even though if this were true, she might have been disqualified or perhaps barred from boxing. That's probably what happened. Let's face it. I can assure you that Claressa was not happy about her retreat. Don't worry if you haven't kept up with all of this turmoil. I've got you covered. The streets started speculating that Remy was seeing an underground battle rapper named Eazy The Block Captain after Papoose posted a Father's Day photo of them with their daughter, despite earlier reports that Remy and Papoose were divorced. Things start to become awkward at this point, but hold on, there's more. Eazy wasn't the only person in Remy's. Ours moved on discreetly, and guess who he's dating now? He kept it classy by not sharing any personal details online. Rumor had it that CIS and another rapper were involved in a situationship. The internet exploded when images of them sporting similar timepieces started to surface. Remy did not like that she shared screenshots of Claressa allegedly having a relationship with Papoose while he was still staying at her house. And she even went so far as to claim that Claressa hung up the phone when she heard Remy's voice. Claressa Shields with the elderly boy people were side-eyeing Remy like, "Girl, you cheated first. Why are you mad at the devil?" The internet was consuming everything, including the video of Claressa dancing, which apparently infuriated Remy, who was reportedly ready to throw hands if Claressa wasn't a professional boxer, according to sources. Standard was sincere, but Remy wasn't done yet. She accused Claressa of fabricating reports to damage her reputation, saying that Claressa's staff was out there trying to discredit her. In typical clapback queen fashion, Claressa responded on Twitter, accusing Rye of being nasty and bitter. This feud is straight-up reality TV material, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. Folks, grab some popcorn because Remy Ma and Claressa Shields' drama is so intense that you can almost feel it on your television. This isn't a normal situation. If you know anything about Remy, you know that she's never afraid to use her hands to handle things and has established a reputation as someone who. A positive drug test could have resulted in a suspension, disqualification, and even termination for Claressa, a world champion boxer, and let's face it, if Remy tried to throw hands with her, we all know how that fight would end. CS doesn't tolerate disrespect, but since Claressa Shields entered the picture, things have changed. Remy isn't just interacting with people. Despite the streets' claims that Remy took things to a darker level, it's possible that she paid someone to put prohibited substances in Claressa's drink in an effort to ruin her career. Claressa was ready to go to Remy's house to make amends when she found out, but Papoose stopped her from making a serious mistake by reminding her that getting close to Remy could cost her everything: her boxing license, her titles, and the career she's worked so hard to build. It was a lose-lose situation, and it was exactly what Remy might have wanted. Many fans shared their thoughts on all of this, saying things like, "Girl, you're a boxer. We know you can fight. So why risk your license? To be sure, they made a point, but the drama didn't stop there. Remy, who is used to controversy, made the even worse. Rumors started to circulate that Remy had hired someone to tamper with Clarissa's drink, which is not only petty but possibly illegal. However, some fans think this is just wild gossip. After accusing Clarissa of fabricating stories to damage her reputation, she retaliated by challenging Remy to a boxing match. Imagine that showdown.
Knew a few months before I battled, hit me and Holland. They knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but the nigga, they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. If we don't let the cat up. They knew. He did know. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So how he knew is that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car. So like that's how the nigga knew that he's a weirdo. He bugged the car and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So as soon as he say it's cap, I'm gonna show you all the proof. I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm just say I was under everything that basically is niggas done already split up already. Like,
if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'll fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome rule.
I told him, I said,
I fight back now.
I ain't gonna do that.
You
might want to get it though.
No, I'm not. No,
the shot's definitely, there's definitely a shot coming.
I
Ain't
shoot
the shot
back.
you think, but the
Actually,
shot
I
coming.
shoot first.
If you thought that was the ovate, 50 Cent had to get involved because, of course, he did. He jumped into the drama, throwing shade and added even more layers to this already chaotic situation, regardless of whether he's involved or not. Others believe Remy might actually go that far because this isn't just about Clarissa and Papoose. It's a full-fledged spectacle with social media ablaze and everyone taking sides. One thing is certain though, this drama isn't going to stop anytime soon. Stay tuned. This story is exciting. Whether he's genuinely concerned about Remy or just trying to stir things up for fun, his comments have others talking. And the stream has now evolved from a private dispute to a full-scale soap opera. Every new turn in a public soap opera keeps us glued to our TVs, wondering what will happen next. The streets are still rife with rumors about Remy Ma's alleged past, including the time she allegedly shot a friend over a money dispute. But let's face it, it's far from over. Remy Ma has never shied away from a brawl, whether it involves fists or words. And while some saw it as proof of her tough-as-nails attitude, it serves as a stark reminder of how deadly it can be to let emotions get the better part in today's world. In the midst of all this drama, people are left wondering what's really going on with those. Some think that his relationship with Clarissa Shields is more complex than it seems. Could he be trying to remind Remy of her flaws, or perhaps to change the power dynamic in their relationship? Or are they exaggerating the situation? Papoose has continuously. Then Clarissa Shields is stirring things up by challenging Remy to a boxing match. Is she merely trying to prove a point, or is she sincerely trying to resolve their differences in the ring? If the rumors are true, this would be a significant departure from the reputation he has worked so hard to cultivate over the years. He presented himself as a loving husband and father to his wife and their blended family. Despite being a natural boxer, Clarissa has come under fire for giving herself an unfair advantage by confronting a non-professional fighter. She defended her decision by saying it would be a polite and fair way to resolve their differences, but not everyone agrees, with some critics thinking it is more about making a statement than it is about finding a solution.
Remy? I don't know. Might be barking up the wrong tree on this one. She don't look like she's the one complaining.
For years, saying, "Oh man, we sorry that shit happened to you. Shawty did you dirty. We ain't hearing none of that shit, man. We ain't hearing none of that shit because ain't nobody trying to stand up and they talking about the black woman is the most."
when they, you know, everybody got their own lives. So whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day. At that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
Wow, I haven't heard this part of the story before.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock bottom around that time, man. Like it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me, so I really didn't care about nothing that was going on with me. I was in the free world.
Or possibly even a publicity stunt to capitalize on the attention this feed has generated. Then there is the question of why so much is happening at the moment. Some speculate that a private matter may have slipped into the public eye, while others point to more serious issues like jealousy, insecurity, or even financial difficulties. Whatever the reason, this is clearly more than a simple miscommunication. Naturally, social media has turned this drama into a full-fledged circus, with mysterious posts from Instagram and Twitter taking center stage. Fans are choosing sides and switching sides as a result of dubious captions and subtle back-and-forth jabs. It feels like a reality show where no one can stop the layers of drama from building, and the internet is consuming it. Where this ends is unknown, but one thing is certain. As this drama continues, it's worth taking a step back to consider the wider picture. While some are supporting Clarissa for standing her ground, poor Papos is caught in the middle, receiving criticism from both sides. Some supporters claim that Remy is being unfairly dragged by the division of comment sections into areas of combat. What does all of this mean about the frequency of public disputes and how the media perpetuates them these days? For Remy Ma, these accusations could be disastrous if they turn out to be false. She's worked hard to rebuild her life and image after serving time in prison, and something like this could undo all that progress. However, Clarissa Shields faces the risk of having her reputation damaged. The distinction between what is private and what is public has virtually disappeared in today's world of clicks and views, and it's messy for the parties involved as well as setting a poor example for how conflicts should be handled generally.
Just tell him stop spewing the business. Spelled out you was f***ing the help, that can really ruin your image. We're talking the rockin' machine, having real. Yeah, that's us. Y'all the police house symbol for black love. No. And we think that y'all parents are still have to go through them stages. Every interview, we show his admiration and tell the world how you think this woman the greatest. What the hell did you want to do to the 60s?
Now we gotta address the elephant in the room. Like Geechee went crazy. You know, the whole, can we even talk about the whole Eazy the Block post now that he don't talk as much as they talked on the stage? Cool. Yes.
His purpose, the blog for the past couple months.
The blog, okay.
That's the way, it's not like
okay. So he was, I don't know if you, how.
Whether this feed is a strategic grievance or just miscommunications magnified by social media, it's turning into a warning tale. For now, we can only watch it unfold in the hopes that cooler heads will prevail. But let's face it, the internet isn't going to stop anytime soon. As the royal family diet is being questioned, this isn't just petty beef. It's a reminder of how difficult human relationships can get, especially when they're in the spotlight. It's thriving on memes, debates, and constant speculation, but Clarissa isn't exactly listening, as she's already pitching the idea of a boxing match with Remy. Now, let's talk about the real tea. There's even a wild rumor that Remy might have put a hit out on her. 50 Cent decided to jump in with his unsolicited advice, telling Clarissa, whatever you do, don't fight her, and she'll bring the Block Classic 50. Remy versus Clarissa Shields, come on. Get your whooped was even tweeted. Let's just say that the internet went crazy. Some people think Clarissa is going too far, while others say she's fighting fire with fire. And let's not forget who might have started this feud. Remy played dirty first in an interview with Jamal Hill. Clarissa refused to let it go, claiming that Remy had given away her personal number in order to play a practical joke on her.
My best friend is a dentist and my daughter's godmother. You like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even all like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never do it. Because it goes right back into that other category with us somehow. Soon as I'm glad it cut me off. I hope y'all ain't see that. Soon as I feel like you get one hit of that I don't like, take it to the... Okay? I told y'all that Remy Ma and Papoose are done. I told y'all that Papoose put hands on that little boy she messing with, because that's a little boy. That's not a grown man. Remy damn near 45, okay? Remy damn near 45 years old. This little boy works for her. He is trying to get a come up and rap. Remy Ma and Papoose were supposed to own this company together, and Remy Ma ends up sleeping, and I'ma say allegedly, with the help.
I just want to say, Remy Ma might have set us back 400 years. Bad enough these men don't do days with us, let alone bids with us. Girl, what is going on? I'ma mind my business though. But you done set us back 400 years. You did. They ain't never gonna do nothing with us. They don't do nothing with us now. You feel me? Not Black Love, not Papoose. Baby, that's crazy. And then you're gonna get a man that look just like him? Little head and big hat? Like, what the? I don't get it.
Most people assume that Clarissa has a grudge when she says she would fight Remy for $1, but don't discount Remy just yet. She has a history of throwing hands, and we're not just talking about rap fights. This is where things get dark in 8. Remy was sentenced to 8 years in prison after shooting her companion, Makeda Barnes Joseph, over a missing $33,000. When she realized the money was missing from her purse while they were out partying in Manhattan, Remy suspected Makeda of the crime instead of remaining composed and solving it. We'll have to wait and see where this crazy story goes next. But maybe 50 Cent is right when he tells Clarissa to tread lightly because Remy DL needed it. And the judge in her case didn't hold back when describing Remy's extremely angry demeanor. Things quickly got out of hand. Flu shots were exchanged, and then a gun went off. The bullet struck Makeda's colon and rectum, leaving her hospitalized for weeks. The 8-year sentence served as a wake-up call. Without a question, the internet is obsessed with it. Remy Ma attempted to persuade the court that she was not who people thought she was during her trial for the infamous 2008 shooting, even stating, "Remy is not even close to who I really am. I'm not a threat or a menace to society." Prosecutor Michael Methos, however, wasn't buying it and presented a completely different picture, pointing out that Remy was known to carry a loaded handgun, which was a recipe for trouble. The crazy thing is that, in spite of everything, she didn't seem all that regretful. In fact, she even mentioned it in her lyrics, rapping, "I shot my friend over a band, and imagine what I'll do if I can't stand it." If you thought Remy had calmed down since then, think again. In 2019, she showed that she still had that same fire at a benefit concert at Irving Plaza, where she allegedly threw a punch at her love and a hip-hop star. What's crazy is that, as luck would have it, the case collapsed when it went to court. The assistant district attorney revealed that Britney's main eyewitness had stopped cooperating, and another witness claimed to have seen Remy in a completely different location at the time of the alleged incident without any hard evidence. Britney's eye suffered a severe blow after Remy was charged with 4 misdemeanor counts of assault and harassment by May. Britney wasted no time in going to the hospital, sharing a picture of her black eye on Instagram, and filing a police report. Proof that 50 Cent and Papoose have been at odds since 2018, when 50 Cent boldly commented under one of Remy's photos, "Damn Remy, you lost mad weight, hey Slim." Papoose wasn't going to take it lying down and clapped back hard, sending the feed straight to the gutter. Now that the gloves are off and everyone is watching this developing drama, fans are eager to see what happens next, whether it's on the court or in the ring. Remy was ecstatic to have escaped jail time, and she couldn't be happier about it. Social media, when 50 Cent was drawn into the Remy and Papoose drama, things went to a whole new level of chaos. To begin, Papoose retaliated against 50 for leaving a comment under one of Remy's pictures that read, "Damn Remy, you lost mad weight. Hey Slim." Unimpressed, Papoose responded by bringing up 50's baby mama, Daff and Joy, even going so far as to say, "Dan, Daff and Joy, no wedding yet. If 50 doesn't marry you, I'll introduce you to mine." He even quipped that the next thing he's going to say is, "We're not watching Power." In true 50 flair, he went one step further and posted a meme of a balding Papoose with the comment, "Okay, but she lost must weight, and she's good. What do you want me to do about that?" Naturally, the fact that homeboy is more mature set 50 off. Sam grabbed the strap after Pooh realized that he had posted a picture of Remy with the caption, "Remy is blocked till she gets her husband under control." Fiercely retaliated, posting some bizarre images of 50 and even utilizing the hashtag #GetTheStrap, which is 50's own phrase. It was petty and messy, but we all know that people in their 50s enjoy drama. Fat Joe, Remy's godfather and mentor, chose to stay out of the math game in the interim. According to Joe, who I often turn to for expert advice, 2024 has been challenging for Hip Hop because of all the issues that have made headlines. But he is devoted to Remy and respects Pap, which makes things challenging for him. He expressed concern about the potential impact of this public unrest on their child, saying it weighed. Joe even said that he was ignorant of the turmoil that was about to happen the day before Remy's startling Instagram outburst. Acting as though nothing was wrong, she went out to supper with him. Fans speculated that Papoose was also there, but he quickly explained the issue by sharing an article on My Brother Fat. After Papoose publicized receipts of Remy's alleged infidelity, things took a turn for the worse when she divulged even more private information. "I spend hundreds of dollars every day at Brooklyn Chop House, which I adore, but I wasn't there with them." Despite Papa's claims that he had a gambling problem and was trying to force her into a speedy divorce by saying he wouldn't depart unless there was a public outcry, she said she spent last Christmas with their kid. Remy clarified that she didn't want to involve her family or friends like Fat Joe because they also cared about Papoose. But if that wasn't enough, she also chastised Papoose for filming her during arguments and mocking her with remarks like, "Not Remy Ma calling the police for help, you a snitch, you a rat." The tale wasn't as dramatic as others were portraying it to be, according to Eazy. It seems that Remy went out first, which could not be popular with her followers if E is being honest. Before entering the ring with Remy, Clarissa Shields might want to heed 50's caution. What do you do when it's clear that Remy is not the person to mess with? Confirming his affair with Remy and asserting that Papoose was aware of it the entire time, the captain unveiled his own bombshell. He even acknowledged that he had been punched by Papoose. Please let us know in the comments if you think Remy is making every effort to undermine Clarissa, or if this is all just rhetoric. Who is going to come out of this with a swagger? For the latest updates on this amazing story, don't forget to view more of our videos.